Cloud, we'll do that. Awesome. All right. Well, good evening, Team Legacy members. It is Monday, October 6th. Holly Highfield here. I am your host for the evening. Brian is actually up in Ohio doing a meeting up at a big barbecue restaurant, actually. So there's a huge group of folks up there. So they have a lot of guests and kicked off their meeting and are having a grand old time. So you have me all to yourself. So feel free to disconnect now. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want to do that. I'm telling you, we have a ton of information for you guys tonight. Usually we try to mix in some training and things like that. So I don't want to say it's not training, but this is information that you really want to know and need to know. I don't want you guys to have any surprises. I want you to feel like in the loop. I don't want to feel like you're trying to play catch up with anything. And so I'm going to be sharing a lot of really cool stuff with you guys tonight. So give me 1 second here to share screen. All right. Somebody want to give me a thumbs up that you can see my screen? Perfect. Thumbs up everywhere. Love it. Thank you, Cheryl, Susan. I love that you guys put your cameras on. Thank you, Amy, Tom, Marlon, Susie, Susan. I get it. I love it. I love to see your faces. Look at you showing up 100%. Love it. Okay. So, first things first, really quickly here at a glance. Obviously, the opening the month call already happened. That was on October 1st. If you're new to the group here, the company does an opening call and an end of month call every single month. They share tips with you, strategies, back office reports, and really just key concepts and strategies to help you through both the end of the month as well as kicking off the start of a new month. Product training is coming. I'm going to dive into that a little bit more for the new product that is headed your way. Momentum Academy is going to be October 23rd to the 25th. I hope you all are registered, for those of you who are on this phone, and will be with us there in Dallas. Super pumped. We just don't get together often anymore. And so I relish every moment that I have to get to see all your smiling faces and do the hugs and all the things. So hope that you're there. And then October 27th, at 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Central will be the close of the month call. Now, all of these calls can be found on the Big Blue calendar, as well as in our team Facebook group. We have the events page up there. We have a team calendar. The company also posts these in their hub. So if you go to hub.lifevantage.com, it is an incredible resource for all the latest news, products, trips, you name it. Now, contact center hours for October. I know we're just kicking off October, but I think it's important for you to make a mental note of this, or put it in your calendar. I put it in my calendar. The company is going to close early for October 31st. So they will be closed by 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So it's a hard close for the month of October. So if you need any assistance of any kind, whether it's VIP line, whether it's customer support, don't wait. Please, please, please try not to wait till the last minute. Or hopefully whatever it is that you need, you can do on your own. Obviously your upline, and I mean, Brian and I will be around. Our leaders are going to still be around after those hours, but depending upon what it is that you need help with, we may not have the access to do that. So just keep in mind early close at the end of October. Now, do you guys remember there was a September promotion? There were several closing of the month and the quarter September promotions. And one of those promotions was around if you enrolled 500 in new sales volume, not only would you receive discount codes for both customers and consultants, okay, this month, in the month of October, they're already live. You should have those in your discount codes, all right, if you qualified for them. But you also get to purchase the P84 product early. So the P84 product is not going to actually go live for everyone until November 1st. But for those of you who are a part of, who qualified, you're going to get this. So that includes, on our team, we had Stacy Zerfoss, Ada Troyer, Mark Zerfoss, Marvin Helmuth, Ryan Womble, Joel Brenneman, Ruben Hostetler, Wendy Womble, Karen Mast, Dr. Deanne Fletcher, also Frank Villa, also, and Tippy and Dr. Rich and Tippy Petrus, Fannie Mae and Ben Byler, Elmer Mass, and also Daniel Whetstone. So congratulations to every single one of you. You can actually call today. All right, I think they're still open a little bit. You can actually call today and place that order. Okay. So, which is really, really cool. So you can place the order or wait till tomorrow. You call support. They will verify that your name is on the promotion qualification list, and you will be able to place an order for the new P84 product. I actually did it as well. There's a new, what they're calling a captain's club, kind of like Club 55 for those who were part of the Club 55 when we came out with the GLP system. As part of the FAB group, we are in that captain's club group. And those individuals were able to go ahead and order that product as well. So I had placed my order for that today. So I'm super excited. And I'm going to tell you all the things. I'll do the videos, I'll do the taste tests. I'll tell you what I think, what I like, what I don't like, if anything. And I'll go ahead and share with you my experience. And you're going to be learning a lot more about this product as well as we go on. I think there's someone, let's see here, hopped on. I want to mute. Okay. I feel like I'm getting background from somewhere. I apologize. But anyway, okay. So also the Drive Era, the third quarter trip here for the Bahia Mita. I always pronounce it incorrectly. Bahia Mita Resort. It's an all-inclusive dreams resort in Mexico. I wanted to give a huge shout out. We had two people that qualified from Team Legacy for that trip, and that was Karen Mast. Huge congratulations to her, down to the 11th hour. And then Ruben Hostetler actually qualified for this trip last month. So I'm just overjoyed for both of them. Karen continues to work extremely hard. Ruben has had life happen. He has gotten back and re-engaged. He has been with us almost since the beginning. So I want to say probably at least a good 10 plus years he's been with us here. And he's so pumped about this trip because now him and his wife are actually going to use this trip as their anniversary trip. So how exciting is that? I don't think he's ever qualified for a LifeVantage trip. So for those of you who are like, oh my gosh, like I've never earned any of these things, don't throw in the towel. Don't ever give up. I'm telling you. So congratulations to the two of them for earning that trip. I'm so excited for them. Next, moving on. Activate Academy. Oh my gosh, Activate Academy. Have you guys, I don't know if has anybody, maybe you can drop it in the comments. Has anybody seen the last two Activate Academies? Our first one was in August, and the second one was last month in September. So we've had great attendance. We doubled our attendance actually last month from the month before. The word is getting out. People are actually they're loving it. They're enjoying the information. We have guest speakers every single time. Yes, thank you. Susan said she was on it. Amy was on it. She said it was great. Love that. Cheryl was as well. So I've been enjoying them. I think they're super fun. It's 90 minutes. It's jam-packed full of information. Yes, they are recorded and we have them uploaded. The replays are available on the Team Legacy YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch the past. But the next one is going to be Saturday, October 18th. Again, 90 minutes. Same Zoom ID, but we're adding in a password for a multitude of reasons. But we're adding in the password LV. For those of you who dial in, it's going to be number 58. But again, that's going to be on Saturday, October 18th. That's going to be at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So please make a note of that. We've pushed the shareables all out there on social media. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm going to update this particular slide with the actual time, but it's 11 o'clock Eastern time, which makes that what? 11, which makes it 10 Central and 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for those of you. But this month, we're going to have the executives, Bobby and April Wagner. So, for those of you who don't know Bobby and April Wagner, we have known them since they joined our company, but our company was not their first rodeo. They have been in the network marketing industry for like, I want to say 40 plus years. I'm not kidding. It's decades and decades. They continue to amaze me with their ability to continue to grow, to enroll. They are not leaders that are just on stage telling you things to do that they aren't doing themselves. They are in the trenches. And I'm just thrilled. They're going to be talking to you guys about really the LifeVantage opportunity and how to really sell it as one of our products. And I just got off the phone with them today, so I'm really excited. I think you guys should just mark your calendar, October 18th for that. Now, here's another thing, Mark. I know this again. I know these aren't really a lot of fun because I feel like I'm just doing a lot of announcements, but I know not everybody can get on every call or maybe sees every email that the company sends out. But P84, let's be honest, we love our products, right? Who doesn't love our products? And for many of you, you dive into these products like I can't even tell you. You want to know every little ingredient, what everything it does, how it's going to work, all the things. Well, the company is going to allow you to do all those things. October 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. Yes, 4 different days. Okay. There's going to be a different topic every single day. Now, the call is going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock Central, and 10 a.m. Mountain. This is not information I was able to include in the Amish newsletter. So, for those of you who are within our Amish community, I will need to give you the updated Zoom link and the passcode. So, please feel free to contact me or any of your leaders. Karen, I'll get that information to you too so that you can share that with your teams. Fannie Mae, all of our Amish leaders will definitely do that for you guys. But each day is a different topic. Yes, they're going to be recorded, but if you can be on there live, I strongly encourage you to do it. Even I am guilty of saying, oh, well, I'm just going to go back and watch the recording. And then I don't go back and watch the recording. Okay, so October 13th is going to be all about activating the gut, which again, if you didn't already know, the P84 product is very much focused on gut health. Okay, detoxifying, balancing, all about your microbiome. So we're going to talk about activating the gut. This is an activation product. This is not one of our supplement products. This is one of our activation products. Then October 14th is going to be Intro to the Healthy Edge. You don't know what the healthy edge is yet. I do, but you will. So make sure that you tune in next week. October 15th, again, we're going to talk about LifeVantage supplements. I know some people have already had the question, well, what about our current prebiotic and probiotics? How is this going to impact those? Don't worry, they're not going away, okay? They will be additional support for these products, but we're going to dive down more into how each of these products are going to work together, all right, to help you maximize your gut health. And then on October 16th, they're going to recap, really just putting it all together. What is the vision for this? What is the purpose of all of this? How they want you to see your business grow and implement these products into your business. Because remember, this product isn't just a new product that the company has come up with. This is a product that we are adopting through the combining of the Love Biome community. Okay, so the Love Biome community company, they are now all part of our LifeVantage family. So we have thousands of new consultants that have now joined the LifeVantage army. This is really this is their bread and butter. Like our Pretandem is our claim to fame. This P84, which just came out in March of this year, is their claim to fame. Okay. So mark your calendars, please. Set a reminder, block out that time. Or if you can't be on it live, block out another time in which you can actually watch the replay. So once the replays become available, we'll make sure to share that with you. Also, how, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I know we've been around for a little while, but how many of you have had people ask you or question you about the fact that we have maltodextrin in our Axio? Has anybody come across that or had that? Yeah, I know that I have. You know, I'm not going to go into exactly what maltodextrin is. Ours is corn based. It is used in a lot of products as a form of preservatives. But if you didn't already know, the company has been focused on removing maltodextrin from our Axio. So we wanted you guys to know that we're going to be moving that maltodextrin. It's going to be replaced with a tapioca fiber. And this is being done to align with our clean promise. Whether you realize it or not, the company actually has a clean promise of different ingredients and things that they are committed to altering or removing from our products in order to stay true to who we are as a company. And so just putting it out there again, it's not going to change the flavor or the active ingredients. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. It's not going to change the flavor or the active ingredients. I don't want people to think that by us removing this maltodextrin, that it's going to in any way impact the way in which our Axio works. Okay, that's not going to change. All right. So for all you Axio lovers, feel free to take a screenshot of this. Um, they're basically, we've got a rollout of when they're phasing over and making the transition. Obviously, a lot of it has to do with the supply of the products and things that we currently have on file. First, we're going to be starting off with the dragon fruit that's going to be coming in December. The peach nectarine is actually going to be coming out the third week of October. Strawberry splash next to purple grape. Then red raspberry by January. And then we'll have, of course, a dragon fruit. And well, here, for those of you who can see my screen, do you already see something? Where are my green grape and sour cherry fans? Where are my green grape and sour cherry fans? Yeah. Anybody green grape sour cherry fans? Nobody? Well, if you haven't picked green grape, yes. So green grape was one of the original flavors of Axio. When we first launched Axio, it was green grape plus red raspberry. Green grape was the caffeinated version, and then the red raspberry was our decaf version. Okay, obviously we have expanded into other flavors since then. But here's the scoop. If you are a green grape fan or a sour cherry fan, please know that those two flavors are going to be discontinued. I know, the travesty. The bottom line is they're discontinued because the sales aren't there anymore. We're bringing in new flavors, and these flavors just aren't, people aren't buying them anymore. So I can't give you an exact date. They just have told us, and I confirmed this today with corporate, is that they will have them while supplies last. So as soon as green grape runs out and as soon as sour cherry runs out, they won't be restocking them. What's done is done. All right. So if those are two of your favorites, I would encourage you to go ahead and stock up on those. Again, they usually have a 2-year minimum shelf life, but also keep in mind, or at least for me, I still drink this stuff. It can go ahead and expire. I still have like the coconut, the pineapple coconut one, which I love. There's the orchard pear. There's still other flavors that I still hold on to and I love, and I'll go ahead and still drink them. I don't care if they are technically expired. The company just has to do that for shelf life and quality and blah blah blah. But yes, so no, strawberry splash is staying and purple grape is staying. All right. So no need to worry there, Kara. It's the green grape and the sour cherry that are going away. Okay. Obviously, as we make the transition with getting rid of the maltodextrin, the company's doing a little bit of rebranding with the Axios. So just know that on the websites, they might look a little bit different. They have been updating them with more pictures and videos and things to kind of help the consumer know exactly what is Axio, how to use it, and what they can expect from it, which is really cool. So I just kind of sharing a test page with you there with the lemonade, but that's that as far as Axio goes. Okay. So, Momentum Academy. For those of you here on Team Legacy, in the month of September, I was doing a drawing every single week for those who were registered for Momentum Academy. So I put everybody's name in a hat and then we drew a name. And these are our winners of individuals who get a choice of free product. We had Ben Byler, we had Andrew Swery, Samuel Eicher, Sarah Stutzman, and William Lambert. So I did hear from Andrew Swery. They're going to grab themselves a 10-day supply of the collagen, which I'm going to give to them in Momentum Academy. Sarah opted for a lemonade Axio, so I'm going to also bring that to her. But I have not heard from our other winners. Can you believe it? If I was giving you a free product, wouldn't you be like texting me right away or calling me or hitting me up in the DMs? I would think so. But if you heard your name, please make sure you reach out to me to let me know what product it is that you would like for me to go ahead and gift you. Also, if you didn't know, the company has already released the dates for next year's events. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Like for the longest time, we kept asking them, like, can you just tell me when is the next event so I can put it on my calendar? Well, guess what? 2026 is already planned and it's in the books. This information is actually on the hub. So again, if you go to hub.lifevantage.com, we've got our virtual kickoff January 10th. The Growth Summit's going to be March 20th through the 22nd. Our very first Momentum Academy, our in-person event, you guys, isn't going to be until April of next year. So again, I would strongly encourage you to move mountains, room with somebody, carpool, do whatever you can to get to the Momentum Academy that's going to be here in Dallas. Of course, there'll be a virtual Activate event in July on the 11th. And then last but not least, our global convention, which is every 18 months, is going to fall on October 22nd of next year. So we literally only have 2 in-person events, Momentum Academy in April and then Global Convention in October, which is going to be ginormous. So can't wait for that. My goodness. I don't know if any of you guys have seen any of these events. So I just love events. So Momentum Academy schedule, I'm not going to run down the schedule, but again, the schedule is on your replicated website. If you scroll all the way down the bottom and you click on events, you can actually see what is happening hour by hour and where it's happening at Momentum Academy. And what I love about this Momentum Academy is there's going to be specific workshops. So you're going to be able to pick from specific workshops and topics that you can really dive into, areas that maybe you feel that you could improve your overall skills on. Okay. Because like this is a muscle. We got to constantly be flexing it. And if we're not flexing it, we can forget how to use it sometimes. So the workshops are going to be great. There, of course, is going to be a store there. There's going to be specials. For executives, there's always the opportunity for some VIP registration to be able to get your lanyards. They're going to offer them some headshots this time around, which I thought was kind of cool. But for everybody, if you guys didn't pick up on the welcome party that's going to happen Friday night from 7:30 to 10, it's a rhinestone cowboy theme. We're all my country people. You like your country music? We like our cowboy boots, our hats, all the things. Yes. The company's going to be doing some actual contests, like costume contests. They're going to be awarding some prizes to the best rodeo queen, the best Western style rodeo clowns, group costumes. You name it. We're going to have fun with it. That's what it's about. We're going to get together. We don't want this to just sound like another training session. I mean, let's talk about a snooze fest. Nobody wants to go to a snooze fest. We want pumping, we want excitement, we want energy, and we're going to have fun. I can tell you I'll be sporting my cowboy boots for sure. So I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys and what it is that you come up with your Rhinestone Cowboy events. For those of you who love the healthcare, you love listening to the doctors talk all things product, the healthcare professional meeting is actually going to be Thursday night. So it's actually going to start before the event starts and kicks off Friday morning. In the past, we've usually had them super, super early in the morning. If you're going to get in on Thursday, it's going to be from 6 to 7 o'clock at night in the Trinity Hall. Again, all this information is online. You're going to want to reach out, look to get registered for that, but you can sit and listen to the doctors talk about the different products, which is always really cool. Yes, if you register, it's open to anyone. Oasis, that's a fair question. Sometimes I think they've tried to keep it just to those within the medical profession, but pretty much anyone who registers for it. Again, there's no cost, but they want to keep an eye on the head count and kind of know who to expect and who's coming. I've registered for it, so there you go. There's going to be activation lounges around in the store where there's going to be product tasting. Obviously, there's always really cool swag. They're going to be having some special offers and promotions, like bundles of different products that you can get at discounts, which are always fun. DJ Rancan's going to be there. For those of you who have been with us for a while, DJ Rancan is amazing. He's an entertainer. He's been a part of Life Manage for a couple years now. He always brings the energy and the fun, and he's going to be there in that lounge. So not only can you be tasting products, but you can also shop, listen to some tunes, and maybe even get your picture with Rancan if you wanted. So also the Love Biome is going to be there as well. So product tastings, stores, etc. That's all going to be there. So I'm really pumped about that, actually. Okay, activation tour. What do we like to do usually at an event? We like to go all in, which means we hit the road. And so coming up in the month of November, they should all be on the Big Blue calendar right now. So if you go to the Big Blue calendar, you should be able to see all of the current activation tour locations. Indiana, Iowa, Minnesota, Colorado, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, Ohio, Maryland, Arizona, Kentucky. I mean, there's a couple locations in New York. There's Nebraska, a couple locations, Michigan, South Dakota. I know there's a few that aren't even on this specific list. This is an old slide. It's not, I don't know. It's always changing. Like they keep adding stuff to it. But just please start planning now. Fill up your cars. If you don't see your state on there or your area, reach out, ask. Let's see what we can do to maybe, or depending on who it is, you may even be able to broadcast it and have people even over at your house. I'm just saying, get a little creative, right? Bring people over and have someone else do the meeting, and it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. So, last thing that I had on the agenda to kind of run through with you guys here before I want to open it up to questions, and I have some closing thoughts for you, is the renewal fee. So hopefully the renewal fee is no surprise to you, okay? As a consultant, for those of you who were with us prior to the Evolve compensation plan, the renewal fee came in with the Evolve compensation plan. In the old environment, we were required to have a subscription, okay, in order to get paid. Well, in the new environment, you don't have to have a subscription in order to get paid. You don't need to be buying anything, even though we all take the products and are activated. Let's keep it real, right? That's why most of us are here. But there's a $50 annual fee that's going to be applied the month after your anniversary month each year. Okay. Now, obviously, as a consultant, you enjoy the 20% wholesale pricing. You get the mobile app access. You've got the back office. You have the ability to earn commissions. I mean, that in itself, I think, is worth the $50. You have your replicated website, which is included. You have tools, reporting, support staff, all the things. Okay. How this is going to work is the renewal fee is going to start charging December 15th for all consultants who have been enrolled between November 2009 and 2024. So, and then moving forward, a renewal fee will be charged on the 15th of the month after your enrollment anniversary month. Okay, so if your anniversary month is, say, October, then on November 15th, you will then be charged for that $50 fee. Now, if you are already on subscription or have spent 150 in volume over the course of the last 12 months, that renewal fee will automatically be charged on that anniversary day, okay, to whatever payment you have on file. So if you want to continue business as usual as a consultant, you don't want to make any adjustments or changes, you don't have to do anything. Okay. Just let nature run its course and you keep building your business, having new conversations, doing the do. Okay. Now, if you decide that you no longer want to be a consultant, which is fine, then you want to call the company and tell them that you would like to reclassify your account. I don't like to say downgrade. It sounds so eh. Anyway, if you want to reclassify your account to a customer account, then you can do that. Just again, understand that if you are already receiving a check of any kind, that check will go away. If you're not receiving a check and you're not building and you want to step away from the business side of things, that's fine. You can then become a customer, and then your ongoing subscriptions or orders will go into the customer loyalty program. All right, so you'll be able to earn those rewards and get money off those future orders as far as that goes. The communication timeline. So again, the month before the fee is going to be applied, there's going to be email notifications to those account holders. The month fee that it's actually due, the reminder email will go out, back office banner notification as well. So when you're logging into that, there's going to be a notification in the app on the phone. Bottom line is the company wants to make sure that they over communicate because they don't want anyone to be surprised, to be like, what is this? Why am I being charged this? And where is it coming from? Okay. Um, Again, it'll automatically be processed if you are a consultant for some reason that hasn't had a single purchase totaling 150 in sales volume at all in the last 12 months. Then what's going to happen is if you want to stay a consultant, then you'll need to place an order for that 150 and then pay the renewal fee. Okay, but it's got to be completed by the third month in which you were supposed to be charged that fee, or the company will automatically downgrade you, or sorry, reclassify you to being a customer. Okay. Again, there's no extra fees for business centers. So for those of us who've been around and have multiple business centers, you don't have to pay a fee for each business center. It's just one fee for your primary, and that covers it all. Okay. Um, whew, okay. I'm gonna take a breath. I should have given myself some water or something because that was a lot of information. I'm so sorry. I literally just feel like I just bleh, all over you guys with a lot of stuff, but it's good. It's good stuff. Okay. Um, as I know it's a lot of information. Um, but what I would want to do is let me see here. What did I have up here? Um, of course, I have some closing thoughts here, but I wanted to first give you guys an opportunity, which we don't usually get to do, is I gave you a lot of information. I want you to ask questions. What questions, if any, do you have? Anything in general? I'll do my best to share with you what I can. Um, or if you need me to repeat something, re-clarify something, you can either drop your question down in the chat, or you can take yourself off mute. Marlon, I saw you took yourself off mute.
Yeah, I had a question about the leadership meeting. It looks like on the schedule it's changed to EC1s instead of MC3s. Is that correct?
Correct. No, that's a good question and a good catch on that. So the company has opted to not do the leadership meeting where I believe it was MC MC2s and above, or MC3s and above.
MC3s,
Yeah,
I think.
MC3s and above. So in all transparency, I don't like it. We've had some heated discussions on the FAB with corporate about it, but for this particular event, you are correct. So there will be no separate leadership meeting specific to the managing consultants.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
I have a question.
yeah.
Are they going to, or do you know when they may be giving us information on the new product that we could share?
Yeah,
Yes.
so one of two things. You can go to the Love Biome website and look up P84 and educate yourself if you want based on that. The training sessions that I was talking about on the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, you're going to get all the ins and outs. They're going to explain everything it has to do, like from your gut, how it works, how the product's going to work, why they chose the ingredients that they did, all the things.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'll wait then. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So
It'd be worth the wait.
oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was able to order mine today, so I'll probably get it by the end of the week, I'm hoping. And I'll share that in the Facebook group when I get it and the packaging and stuff like that. But if you just want to know for yourself, like don't go and buy it. I don't know that you actually can, but I know the site's still up, so you can actually go and look at that product. I will say though, I don't think that the information is as detailed. Again, it's kind of cool because now you can compare to our
Yeah.
website and what it offers.
Yeah, because I've
So
already looked at their website. It's not much
yeah,
information.
it's very, very general.
Mhm.
Very general. But we've had conversations obviously with our research and development team. And just know that the company's going to do right. They've got studies that are in the works. They're going to go through those timelines with you guys. Um, why this is an activation product and not just a supplement product, because that was my
Mhm.
question too. So so you're gonna get all that next week. We'll get all
Awesome.
of that next week. Yep. Yep.
Holly, will we be able to buy it
Yes.
at the convention?
If you did not qualify to pre-order the product, no.
Oh
The
man,
product is going, yeah. So, well, the product is going to go live for all consultants on November 1st. So all customers and all consultants will have access to it, at least. And again, this could change. The event's not until the 23rd, but as of the call that I just had last Wednesday, um, you're not going to be able to just go to the event and buy a bunch of bags of this stuff off the shelf in the shop on site.
one bag is all I need.
Yeah, I know, right? Susie's like, I'm not greedy. I just want one. I'm not saying I need 20 bags of this stuff. I just want one.
Oh my word, that's not me.
No, it's not. It was Lisa Kelly. I'm sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, so again, as of right now, it's my understanding that you will not be able to physically purchase the product unless you already met one of the other incentive or promotion qualifications that would have earned you to get the free product. Because just so you know, we had a different product that we were going to go live with, but then we acquired Love Biome, and now their product has become our new product for you guys. So we literally already have another product, but we don't want to create too much noise, right? So we're going to go live with the P84 product first. Okay. I'm excited for the other one too. I was a little bummed too, but I'm anxious for this one too. So
Okay,
product's
when is
product.
that coming out? The new one?
No, can't tell you that. I
Good
can't tell
try,
you
Susie.
that.
Darn.
I
No.
mean,
Are you kidding me? This is being recorded, Susie. How dare you ask such questions? I've told you all I can tell you, honestly, at this point. But if you guys are able to actually buy the new product while at Momentum Academy, I'm sure they'll let you know. But right now, it's all about us protecting inventory for when we go live November 1st. So
What is the price range, Holly?
you'll find that out next week.
Okay.
I heard it was pretty
Yeah.
reasonable. It was a lot
It-
less than,
In my opinion, it's reasonable, but when it comes to money, I know that means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So I don't want to say, you know, whether I yes, yay or nay, but you guys are going to see what they're going to roll it out as. You're going to see the sales volume, you're going to get to know the pricing, all of that in literally a week from today. So
That's great.
I know. I just don't want you to get distracted. Please tell me nobody is waiting for this product to come out to start new conversations and be inviting people. Please, please, please.
now
We
I
don't wanna be doing
understood that they had a inventory problem. Are we gonna fix that?
We're not going to have an inventory problem when we go live. I wouldn't worry about
Perfect.
that. Yeah.
That was one of my
Don't
other
worry about
concerns.
inventory. Yeah. Don't worry about
Mhm.
inventory. Nope. Don't worry about inventory. Just worry about
Holly, is it,
building. Yeah.
I was jumping on as you were saying about the 13th, 14th, 15th. Is there a dial-in number for that, or is that just a Zoom?
No, I've got the dial-in information for you guys. So I will
Oh.
probably not tonight, Velma, but if you don't mind, I'll give you a call tomorrow sometime.
Sure.
And I'll give you guys all that information so that your team can dial in. We didn't get that information
Okay,
until
thank you.
after the newsletter went out. Yeah, I wasn't able to include that in there for you guys.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
Thank you for
good
that.
question, though. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, please. Anytime they come out with a Zoom, that's the first thing I ask. What's the dial-in number and what's the passcode? I need to know.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah. Amy, did you have a question?
No, I think I'm okay. It was
Oh,
just, I
okay.
was wondering what the price range was, and I'm excited
Yeah.
about the activation tour.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's going to be, yeah.
Nice.
All the more reason, seriously, you guys, to be planting those seeds and enrolling those consultants now, so that when that activation tour goes wild, like you've got people to be inviting to these events, right? Oasis, you can, it just says Oasis. I don't, but you keep taking yourself on and off mute, which I appreciate, but you've been patiently waiting.
I just heard something about some new flavors for Axio. Is that something that's coming out? I didn't
Yes,
see the
yes.
slide, so.
The rumor is true. So I don't know if it's new or we're just bringing something back, right? So if anybody was around or has ever tried green apple, they used to call it candied apple, but then they thought that didn't sound healthy. So they changed the name to green apple, but the taste was the same. So you are correct. They're going to actually, the green grape is being replaced by green apple.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I know. We're throwing at all you Axio lovers some curveballs, man. I'm not gonna lie, I never was a fan of green grape, so but I know some people that's like their go-to. They love that stuff. So
Yep.
But yep, green grape is good, or I'm sorry, green apple is gonna be replacing the green grape. And I think that's gonna go live in January, if I'm not mistaken. So it won't be right away. And they still may come out with some Axio flavors around, fall and winter. They usually like to do like those LTOs, those limited time flavors. As long as they don't bring black licorice back, I don't care. It's so bad.
They had a
I
black.
had some people to like it.
Did it?
They
like
did. There
licorice?
were some people that liked it.
Yeah.
They only offered it once, and it was like in a pack. I'm not kidding. There was like 8 different flavors, wasn't it, guys? Like,
Candy
was it like
apple was
Gator?
one of them. Yeah, candy apple
Yeah,
was in there.
candied apple
Yeah.
was in there. There was an orange one. There was I have
Strawberry,
the,
the strawberry splash, I think that's how they all came about. The orange
oh, was that
cream,
in there?
the strawberry splash.
Orange cream was delicious.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
have to go back.
Yeah,
I mean, I
dreamsicle.
have the images. I am that person. I save everything. So I have the
They had
images,
some
like
kind
where
of spot tropical something.
um,
Oh, that was good too.
Tropical
don't
punch,
remember.
it wasn't punch, tropical something.
I don't think it was
Yeah.
punch.
The pineapple coconut, that one
Yes,
would come
I
back.
think that's what it was.
Oh, that pineapple coconut is so good. It's so good. To me, it tastes like a well, there was one that it was fabulous. I loved it. But I love
It's like
coconut
a
and
pina
pineapple.
colada.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I blended it. I'd mix it in with stuff. It was so good. But yeah, so Axio is Axio, so orange cream is still, yeah.
Did the black licorice taste like black licorice, black jelly beans, or?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
love
I
the
don't
black
mind, don't get me wrong. I don't mind black licorice. And I only say that because I remember my grandfather, it was just my only memory is my grandfather, he would get these little black licorice, like gummy bears or whatever. It was weird. So instead of like orange slices, they were gummy bears and they were black licorice flavored. And for whatever reason, he loved those. And so he would get bags of those and he would just munch on them while sitting in his recliner watching his war movies, right? So he would share those with me. And so I did not like them. But then when they said Axio, I'm like, I just can't see drinking that stuff. I don't know, man. That was,
And then if you get the hard candy, it's anise has that flavor.
oh yeah. The anise, yeah, the
Get
anise,
like
you're
the
right.
Horehound and the different ones. Anise would be the
Yep.
black licorice flavor. Yeah, I love that
Yep.
stuff.
Or the root beer barrels. I always remember the root beer barrel, the hard
Oh,
candy
yeah.
root beer
Mhm.
barrels, I think is what they called. When candy used to only be like, you could go to the candy store for like a quarter. But yeah, I don't want to drink the licorice anyway. Yeah. So anyway, so again, the good news is we're phasing out a not so popular ingredient to make the products more clean. There are actually some people that have allergies to maltodextrin in the corn, and they haven't even been able to drink our Axio because of that ingredient in there. So I'm excited that they're making that move. And I'm not surprised. I mean, the good news is that they move off of flavors that people aren't buying, there just makes way for more flavors for them to bring in. So, and I'm loving the peach nectarine. I still think that was one of the best moves. That and lemonade, I think that they made was fantastic. So, all right. Anybody else have any burning questions? Tick tock, tick tock.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Yes.
no,
No,
I
this is
appreciate you
good.
hanging on.
Thanks.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to get the recording up on our team YouTube website tomorrow. So if you know of anyone who wants or needs to listen to it, sometimes I like listening to the replays because I can just kind of like fast forward through certain things I don't want to listen to. I'm guilty. Time is precious, right? So, but yes, just please do everything you can to be on those trainings. And if you can't be on them live, which I understand they're in the middle of the afternoon, a lot of you are probably working, just block off your calendar somewhere where you will be intentional to listen to the replay at least. And get your information that way. Because when the product is live, how cool is it that we're in a position where we get to actually learn about something before it's available, right? I think that's pretty cool. Usually it goes live and then people are starting to learn about it. You're going to get to learn a lot about it before it even goes live. So I'm excited about that. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to call
Thank
it.
you.
We're done. I'm going to go put my kid to bed. It's way past his bedtime. Have yourselves an awesome week. You know how to get a hold of us if you have any questions or need anything. Just stay plugged in. Keep going. Believe me, every little bit that you do makes an impact, whether you realize it or not. And lots of little small things will add up into big things. I know that's my Tony Robbins. I wasn't even that good, but you know, I had a whole closing I was going to do for your guys, but we got spun off on questions. So, anyway, have yourselves a great night and a great week ahead. Appreciate you all, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good night.